Have you ever wondered what happens when a woman dares to say no to the most powerful man in the world? This is the forgotten story of a queen whose courage cost her a crown and changed history forever. Long ago, in the great palace of King Ahasuerus, ruler of the mighty Persian Empire, there lived a woman of rare beauty and grace, Queen Vashti. Her beauty was known in every corner of the kingdom. Her voice was calm, her steps royal, and her heart strong. One day, the king decided to show off his power. He threw a grand feast that lasted for 7 days. Gold cups, silver plates, and colorful fabrics filled the halls. Music played, laughter echoed. Every nobleman drank wine from golden vessels. She smiled gracefully, unaware that her life was about to change forever. Then, on the 7th day, when the king's heart was merry with wine, he sent his servants with a strange command. "Bring Queen Vashti before me, wearing her royal crown, so all the men can see her beauty." The servants bowed and hurried to the queen. She stood tall and said firmly, "Tell the king, I will not come." The palace fell silent, and no one had ever said no to King Ahasuerus. The servants trembled. "Your Majesty," she refused, they whispered when they returned. The king's face turned red with anger. His pride was hurt. He looked at his advisors and asked, "What shall we do to the queen who disobeys me?" The advisors, fearful of the example Vashti might set, said, "If the queen can refuse her husband, then all women in the empire will follow her example. Dismiss her, O king, and choose another who will obey." And so, the king, blinded by pride, signed a decree. Queen Vashti was stripped of her crown and banished from the palace. No one saw her again, but her story did not end in silence. Because sometimes, saying no to what is wrong is the first step toward changing what is unfair. Her act of courage opened the door for another woman, Queen Esther, whose bravery would later save an entire nation. So the next time someone tells you that silence is safer, remember Queen Vashti, the woman who lost everything but kept her dignity. Would you dare to stand up for yourself, even if it cost you everything?